Hey guys, so today is the release of ST15 through ST20. These are the brand new starter decks that were just released. They're going to be a revamp of old starter decks, but also adding some new support to kind of shake up the meta. We were able to pick up one of each pre-ordered, and we are going to be opening up and taking a look at the different cards that are available in these. And then these also come with a new pack which will be coming out in the next 2 weeks, where there's reprints of very playable and very nice cards, and there is rumors of some god packs also where you do get a lot of the mangas. So we are hoping we find that god pack, but if not, it's all good. We do have more booster boxes coming in 2 weeks when it's officially released. In these new packs, there is also a new Sanji leader which won't be playable until the official launch, but hopefully you can pull that and take a look at it also. We'll start off by going with Edward.Newgate here. I do notice that these boxes are a bit thicker, so if you do review the last one, ST14, you can see it is quite a bit more thick, and then still the same height and everything, but overall it is a bigger box. It's not quite as big as the ultimate starter deck, which I have one right here also, which is the ST13, but as you can see, it's almost double half the size of the starter deck. We do keep some of these for sale for collection, and I will be setting some other stuff aside for giveaways in the future once we do hit that 1,000 sub. So I might be giving some of these starter decks away. We'll have to see what we have for our celebration and prize pool, but we will start off with Mr. Edward.Newgate here, ST15, for some red support, and check out what we get in here. We'll start by popping the seal here, and then we will rip right through it. This might be a longer video for sure, just because we are reviewing all 6 new starter decks and not just a single like we normally do in a video. And then we also have some packs to open also. So sit back, relax, and let's take a quick gander at what is new. So as always, there is going to be your play mat, a little paper play mat with the rules and everything. Let's see if this is going to be similar to what you would receive normally, or is this like a special edition excuse me, special edition that you would get from the actual event. I think the event itself will actually have a special one with a poster, which will be pretty cool too. We are going to be doing a couple of these star event, hoping to pull home some of the winner cards and a place out of the promos, but it looks like it's just going to be your basic standard vanilla play sheet there. We do get look like a sealed pack here with Edward.Newgate, 6 life leader, 6,000 power, and then he does lose a life each turn that passes unless you have some modifiers. So this is what we are talking about. This is the pack that everyone's kind of after. We're looking for that god pack. It looks like there's 111 cards plus 30 types in total. There's going to be some new foilings and some new alt arts, and then we are rumored to have a god pack also, so hopefully we can hit some mangas or any mangas at all. I'll be happy just to hit some alt arts also, but we'll put that aside. I may pile them up at the end and open them up, or maybe I will open it up as we go. We'll start off by ripping through this Edward.Newgate and seeing what new cards there are, and or if it's gonna be mostly reprints here. This is the first one, so it is going to be the first one I opened up. It looks like there's a pull tab here, right here. So just on the right side, there's a little pull tab here that we should be able to rip through there. Yep, there you go. So we'll go ahead and pull that off and then take a look at what's inside. But let's take a look. So this should be a new alt arts of the... I'm not sure if this is an alt art or if it's different. We'll have to check it out. It might be a reprint. It does say OPO2 cards, so this is from the original starter, the actual booster box. So not quite your regular SC, because I don't think Mr. Newgate here actually had a starter deck. So this is definitely going to be his first one. This is going to be your Edward.Newgate, new technology for red here. 7 cost, 8,000 power. On play, give up to 1 rested Dawn to your leader or character. You may rest this character to KO one of your opponent's characters with 5,000 power or less, so pretty strong for sure. ST15, so this is a new card, new to the starter deck. We looks like we have a Porcus D Ace also, which is going to be your new ST15 card, another SR, adding a rust if you have a Whitebeard Pirate. So as a leader, so if you are playing this as a raw starter deck event, you do get rush on this. If this character would be removed from the field by your opponent's effect, you may give this character -2000 during this turn instead. So you get to turn them into a 4K and protect him there, but you do get 2 of that. It looks like those are going to be your main SRs. And most starter decks, if you do want the good cards, you will have to get 2. So I don't know how popular this red tech will be, but I do know that the purple, the Dofi, and the Smoker deck was sold out pretty quickly. So the next card we have in here is going to be our Atmos here. It looks like it is another new ST15 card also. You do get a play set of that there. When attacking, if your leader is Edward.Newgate, you cannot add life card in your hand using your own effect during this turn. So another tech card for some red here. I'm wondering if any of these will be used in the Zoro build at all, but looks like you do get a 4 of a playset of King Do, which is a blocker, 3 cost, 4000 power, and when this character is KO'd by an effect, up to one of your leader gains 2000 powers during the turn. So another cool modifier for sure. So we have attached here also. Looks like it's a new 2K. You do only get 2 of them, so you will need a playset, 2 of these starter decks if you want more of this 2K counter. On play, if your leader is type Whitebeard Pirates, give up to one of your opponent characters -2000 power during the turn, then add one card from your top of your life card to your hand. Okay, this is pretty late. I am trying to get through all this, so apologies if we're getting a slow start. I will definitely be pushing through and trying to get all this beautiful footage. I don't know if these are mostly new artwork or not. I don't think so, right? So that is the last ST15 that you get, so these are going to be your new ones there. I'll go ahead and put those there for now, but it looks like we do get some reprints here with Jozu, which is going to be your rusher, 4 cost, 4000 power, 2K counter. So there's actually a lot of 2K counters in this deck. This might be a pretty strong starter deck to play, but then again, I guess Mr. Newgate, Mr. Whitebeard here does lose a life every turn, so it might not be the greatest. But we do have a reprint of the Marco OPO2 here. It looks like you do get a playset of it. I believe this one you can trash one of your Whitebeard type pirates and then kind of save its life. If you have 2 or less life card, this character character card from your trash to rested. So instead of it dying, it just kind of respawns like a phoenix. So another cool tech card. We did see a lot of that in the Zoro. We have our OPO2, another reprint here. Looks like you do get a playset of it. Attaching 1 on your turn, all your character with Whitebeard type gains 1000 power. It's a 1000 counter, 3 cost, 4000 attacker. So this one is another reprint from OPO2. You may be a fool, but I still love you. A classic scene from the anime and the manga. If you have 3 or less life, you cannot add a life card from your hand using your own effect during this turn. So kind of saving it out there. It is also another trigger, so another event card there. You do get a playset of that also. You do get another reprint of Izzo OPO3. Looks like we're getting a lot of staples for red from all the different sets. So another Izzo, a 1K counter, 1 cost, 2000 attacker. This is going to be your searcher card there, so you do get a playset of that also. Speed Jill is also another OPO3 reprint. I will have to double check to see if there's a different variant or if this is different artwork or not, but it's definitely another reprint. 4 cost, 6000 power, 1000 counter, just your basic vanilla. And if you notice these vanilla cards, I remember OPO one I think had like a big white box, so I'm glad they did remove that weird vanilla box in the future set. We'll have to go and see if that is the case for the original cards also. We do have another 3 cost. It looks like you do get a place set. It's a 3 cost, 5,000 power, 1k counter, and our vanilla card. Mr. Young Sharkman here about to rip into a marine, but you do get a play set of that too. Some more reprints, it looks like. So most people will see. For me, I haven't seen too much OP03. I did start in OP04, so another blocker, so, and then your original done. But that's going to be your first starter deck with for Edward.Newgate. Is this something you guys are going to be giving a try? I know I haven't really played in with the red decks yet. I have faced a few white beers in my time. There's a couple of great white beer players back in the day when I first started, and they've been trying to keep him alive for a while. So hopefully with this new tech card, he will be doing better. But you also get this pack here, and this, I think this is what most people want to see, is will this be that manga card? Will this be that god pack, or do we get that gold done? Let's go ahead and crack it open. So if we do pull something nice, we know what deck came with it. Obviously it's probably gonna be random, but let's go ahead and rip through and see what it is. I'll most likely cut this down into a video where I'm showing just the pack rips also, since this is going to be your early access. But it looks like it's going to be an OP04 card here. Barrier, we got a Helm Epo with an ST06, so we're gonna get a lot of random, very usable cards that will allow all the new players to get into this game if they can actually find these starter decks available. I know they've been sold out everywhere. I know the events are happening, so good luck finding the tickets. I hope you guys pull some great stuff. Borsalino, a great staple for Navy. Maybe we'll be playing that smoker deck after all, being able to get some of these staples that are generally very hard to find. But we got that Borsalino blocker. We are gonna go to our hits, which is gonna be our Jolly Roger for Brule, which is a great yellow tech used in a lot of different decks such as Katakuri. I don't know if Katakuri, well, I guess we do have new Katakuri deck now, so hopefully there is some new support for him. It looks like we do get another Jolly Roger card, holographic there. You can see the holographic on that. It looks like a blocker for purple here, and then the back card should be a Dawn card. We are going to be after that gold Dawn, but it's going to be a lot of different basic Dawn cards. Looks like we did get a Sabo, a beautiful looking Dawn card. I do try to collect all the different Dawn cards, and then this new set is actually going to be crazy because of so many variants. So it's going to be a pretty pricey booster box that people will need to collect if you are a Dawn collector for sure. But that is our first one. No real hits other than some nice SRs. I think we are guaranteed those staples for the SRs in every box, and guaranteed Dawn. We'll go ahead and rip into Uta, which you guys will all know that I will be making a new deck profile for this. Uta was one of the first events that I ever won, and was grinding out through the starter deck event, so it is nice to have her come back because it's the film engine is such a fun one to play. So if you are a new leader, this is definitely one I would consider playing. And she did have a recent starter deck not too long ago, but I know that this one should have a bunch of reprints in there. Hopefully we can find some Namis in here too, because I know that is very strong in Uta deck itself. But here we go, the new Uta. I'm definitely going to be updating this beautiful leader card into my Uta deck. Once again, we did get another one of these packs, which we will open after review the Uta. But yeah, Uta is definitely one of my first deck that I really used as a competitive deck. We were always a Blurple main, and then Uta, after doing all the events and grinding it out, playing that starter deck, I'm like, you know what? I really like that film engine. Let's go ahead and just give her a shot. And we were able to take quite a few locals, get some winter cards, and also take it to larger events such as regionals and whatnot too. But Uta, a classic, attaching Dawn when attacking, reveal a film card, and then you get to keep it. Obviously, if you're cycling in a little more tech in it that's not film, then you don't get to keep it. But being that this would be the starter deck, every single card will be a film card. But here we go. It's the new blocker Uta, 4-cost, 6,000 power. Active main once per turn, trash one of your film type cards in your hand, and give up to one of your rested Dawn to your leader or character. So just allowing you to manipulate that Dawn and just getting a little more power in there. But you do get 2 of that. This one is what I'm after here. We will be putting this into Bonnie. We will be putting this into the new Uta deck profile. This 9-cost, 11,000 power Shanks, one of the strongest card in green, KOing up to one of your opponent's rested character. This is a hard counter to that Jack card where he's 11 or 12 costs in that ST15-20 leader deck. So I will be for sure needing a playset of that, because we will be rocking that for sure. Looks like we got a new ST16 Gordon, another new blocker to add to the film arsenal. I'm not too sure if we're going to be using this one, just because it is a 0 cost, so it's probably gonna get removed pretty easily, but we'll see what we can cook up. On your opponent's turn, you may trash any number of your music type cards from your hand, and your leader or character gains 1,000 power. So it sounds pretty good. I wonder if it's stackable. You may trash any number, so every card trash gains 1,000 power. So this could be definitely very, very powerful to on your opponent's attack. So this is a very defensive card to kind of boost it up and just protect your leader if you don't want to use the blocker. So maybe it's more of a tech card than anything else. This Katakuri is pretty cool too. 3-cost, 4,000 power, 1k counter. If your leader is a film type and you have 6 or more rested cards, this character gains 2,000 power. That includes your rested Dawn. That should include your rested characters on field. So another strong card that we'll probably be trying to cook with, and you do actually get a play set of that, which is great. A new 2k counter, which most likely will be used also. It's always good to have new 2k tech coming in for green. It's a 3,000 attack power, 2 costs. If you have arrested Uta, this character gains 1,000, so it pushes it up to 4,000. So most likely use it more for a 2,000 or for a 2k counter, but in the end, who knows, you might end up being able to use that to finish a game if your opponent isn't worried about it, I guess. It looks like Backlight, a classic. You do get a full playset. This looks like it may be new artwork too. I'm not sure if this is going to be similar to the one that you get from the promo pack from Uta. I'll have to go pull it out and take a look, but I think this is new artwork. Backlight resting up to a 5 cost and KOing up to a 5 cost that's rested. Backlight is a great tech card that you definitely will be using in any Uta or film engine type of green deck there. New Genesis, your searcher, definitely will be putting that into the Uta profile. This is definitely new artwork, because I do remember the old starter deck did not have something like this or the promo cards from the event. So just look at 3 cards and reveal a film card. With this deck, you will definitely find a film card. Invincible, another great card. Just being able to restand your leader. It should cost 3 costs. Restand your leader, swing that hard. Sometimes you can essentially attach 4 Dawn to your leader and just swing 9 3 times to finish off the game. A lot of people who haven't played green, this is definitely going to be It's definitely going to be a surprise. I think this is new too here, because I don't recall having a trigger on Invincible, but I'll have to double check, just because I do recall this I think that's new, because I do recall there wasn't any much trigger cards in the original Uta deck. I think it was like 3 sword style onigiri, but I'll have to check into that. I'm not sure if that's a new errata card where they kind of updated, but Invincible definitely a must. This card during EBO1, when Uta was probably one of the strongest deck, was going for a crazy amount. This is a non-full variant. It's a promo card, but I believe I remember seeing this card going for like 50 Canadian. It was actually nuts. So this is pretty cool that they did add it in here, and you also get a playset. I'm pretty sure I just ordered this for my Uta profile. I have it somewhere. It's gonna be your original one, but yeah, that's honestly a surprise to see that promo being released in here. This is definitely from the promo event for the original Uta Star deck also. I don't know if this is really used too much in the past starter decks, but this one is up to 2 of your opponent's rested characters 4 costs or less may not become active in your opponent's next phase, which is a pretty cool freeze style card that may go well with like Electric Luna and other green staples. So interesting. This might actually be used into the Uta deck. We will have to do some deck profiling and some theory crafting. Where the Wind Blows is another promo card from the Uta event where you had to do that event and you got one of. So it looks like this is just a great way for Bandai to give new players a chance to get access to these old promo cards that are no longer available. So World Consumption, we have the Tot Musica. So yeah, a lot of cool event cards that was only accessible through the event. This was also another promo card that you did with the Uta event. It does look slightly different. I think I'll have to pull the original one out. We did do a lot of Uta events, so we do have some of these original packs also, but another big body for your Uta deck there. I don't know if this is going to be really usable in a full power meta deck, just because Shank is going to be very powerful and being used probably more often than Luffy itself. But that is your quick look at Uta. I think I might have spent a little more time on this than I needed to, just because I was pretty interested in Uta, and we are going to be looking to build that full power deck to see if we can break into the meta with Uta. So I will be doing that deck profile in the future, so make sure you check that out. We will be ripping through this pack now and seeing if we get that god pack, but let's go ahead and rip through and see what we are grabbing here. Once again, it's going to be a reprint of pretty much everything else, a couple SRs with the special Jolly Roger foiling, but this looks like a Shockwave. I don't know if it's used. The card texturing looks definitely different from the original starter deck too. I feel like the stock feels a little not as nice as what the booster boxes would be, but this is an ST06 reprint, so it is a Shockwave card. We did see that Jolly Roger Brule card usable in that Katakuri Rad Beam, another staple OPO1. We have Tsuruhoshi here, OPO3. We have some 2Ks, brand new. There you go, that beautiful searcher. We got that Mihawk SR from OPO1, so it's definitely nice to see more accessibility. This may still be used in the Delphi deck. I know in OPO8s they definitely did have some Mihawks and some Boas and whatnot in the deck profiles that I've seen, but it looks like we did get that Nami card 2K promo. I don't think I've had this one yet. It's pretty cool that it is hollow. It's very wholesome there. But this would be your staple searcher. It looks like search for 3 cards, return one of your opponent's characters. Oh, so it's not a searcher, so just if you have 3 or less card, you're able to just send one of your opponent's 3 costs or less back to their hand. So just a bouncer there. And then we have that a blast breath with, we may need to add to that Kaido. Beautiful Jolly Roger, you can see that foiling there, super cool. And this should be our Dawn hit, which will be a Kainu. Is that a Kainu? No. What is his name? I'm drawing a blank. It's not, is that a Kainu? I know he has two names, but I'm honestly drawing a blank right there. But that is the next one, and that's actually a holographic Dawn, because the other Dawn that we receive is not holographic. So that is pretty cool. I think the next variant up will be your Gold Dawn, but that is definitely a nice hit. The next one we're looking for is the one that everyone is after. It's going to be your starter deck Dofi deck here. I'm going to rip through that and take a look here, cutting it down and going through it. Once again, we should have a lot of staples, and I think this is going to be your most popular deck for sure. I know that I've seen people scalping this deck just for the SRs and playable. I've had a lot of local friends ask, hey, if you have extra SRs, I really need this because I want to play that Dofi. It is going to be one of the top meta decks. Here we go, another one of our packs that we're hopefully we'll get some booster boxes in the end of the month there. But definitely a cool looking card. Is this a new leader? Nope, it's the original OPO1 leader with a new foiling. Looking pretty cool. I haven't opened too much OPO1, but we are looking to open up our first box on the channel once we hit that 1,000 subs, no matter what the price is. So make sure you hit that like and subscribe for future giveaways, future content. I appreciate you guys. But here we go, that Doflamingo card, attach 2 Dawn when attacking. You may rest up to 1 Dawn, reveal 1 of your card from top of your deck, and if it's a 7 Warlord card, and with a cost of 4 or less, you get to then rest that character. So pretty much just playing a free character for 4 costs or less with 2 Dawn. I'm not sure if this is going to be great in the starter deck, but I'm sure there's going to be some tech that you can be able to use for this one. Probably one of the strongest starter decks for sure, or at least the most popular. But it looks like this is an ST14, a new SR. It's going to be your log card. You may return 1 of your characters to your owner's hand if your leader is a 7 Warlord, which it would be if you're playing that Doflamingo card. Return 1 of your characters with a cost of 4 or less to your owner hand. So it's another bump card, and then also a 1k counter and 5k attacker. So a pretty strong SR for sure. Looks like you get 2 of that. Looks like this is a brand new Boa Hancock blocker, 4 cost, 6,000 power. Look at the top of your 3 cards at top of your deck and then place them top or bottom. So this is going to be your new stacker for blue. You're able to kind of know what you're going to be drawing, and then you use your leader effect and just play that rested character for free. Maybe you're setting it up with a law, and then you can just pop law in and then get that on play and just do some crazy combinations. But it's going to be that new Boa card. We got Crocodile ST17 also, so this is another new card. Reveal 1 card from your top of your deck. If that card is a 7 Warlord type, draw 2 cards and place 1 card from your hand to the top, so another stacker. So yeah, there's a lot of support for blue here. This is going to be pretty crazy. It looks like a 2k counter for blue, also a buggy card here, 2k counter, 1 cost, 2,000 attacker. It's definitely another searcher card, 3 cards from your top deck and place them in any order. So it's another stacker card, setting up those combination. Already I can see that this is going to be a crazy deck to play. You're definitely gonna need to do a lot of reading and just learn it up, but it looks like a very fun card for sure. More ST17. You got that Marshall D Tack there, tech. But 1k counter, 2 cost, 3,000 power. You may place up to 1 card from your hand to your top deck, give up to 2 rested Dawn card to the leader. So just putting more power into your swings, and then stacking also. An old classic stacking Dofi card from OPO1 here, a staple in pretty much every blue deck since it came out. So access to that. Looks like we got Overheat. We did see this in some Nami deck profiles as a tech card. Another cool event. Up to 1 year leaders or characters gains 4,000 power at a 2-cost event, and then also a nice trigger on it. So pretty good card. I don't know if Nami still runs that. I have seen it in some topping events, but I definitely not too sure if that's going to be really used in your blue Dofi meta deck. We do have a lot of players that will be doing it, so I'm sure we will see a lot and see what they cook up. Another 7 Warlord cards. Well, all of them are going to be 7 Warlords, but this is going to be your new Gecko Moria from OPO2. Do these indicate if it's from Starter deck, or is this just a straight reprint? It might just be a straight reprint, but yeah, 1k counter, 4 costs, 6,000 power. It's going to be your vanilla card. You get a play set of that. You got your Kuma card here from OPO2, another stackable card. Edward Weevil ST03. I think you can stack another vanilla, so that's that vanilla I was talking about where they changed it into a full art. So that was pretty cool that they did just reprint that and not change the artwork on it. Another Gecko Moria. Looks like we get another playset of that there. Mihawk, a classic, still used in many decks as a 2k, and then that extra draw and cycle card. We got that Law 1-cost blocker. And then we have some Jinbeis too, which is another promotional card. So we do get a playset of that too. And then you're done there. So very interesting deck for sure. I'm definitely going to be doing some deck videos and play testing with just a raw starter deck, since we will be doing some videos on just the actual event, so that should be coming soon also. But here's what everyone's probably waiting for, is to see if we get that god pack. Already ripping through it, and definitely no god pack yet, just more reprints. Here's a semi-recent deck from OPO6 here. We got a Vimy Smoke card, ST09. I don't think I cracked an STO. Oh, this is actually from the original starter deck that I learned to play the game on, because we did start an OPO4 there. So we got some Helm Epos, we got some Air Doors here, we got another Miss Double Finger, which is staple in Blurple Kaido and Purple Kaido. Our All-On card, we got a Cracker, a very usable SR in a lot of yellow staples. We got Judgment of Hell, which is going to be our Jolly Roger hit. And then we are getting a Rizzo, which is from OPO1 in Jolly Roger foiling. And then just our standard Perona Dawn here with no foiling. But 3 decks in, and this is the next most popular deck. I believe I've seen these sell out first with the Dofi deck. A lot of purple tech. I haven't really looked at any of this yet, so it's gonna be first time seeing it too. But I know you guys more or less want to just see those booster packs. If you are just looking to see what's in the packs, I will be editing a early access pack opening also, so you'll see some jumps. But here is the next Luffy card, and here is another booster pack that we will work through after we review this Luffy leader starter deck here. Okay, we got that open, and a little troubler. I didn't have to really use my little trusty opener. I don't really want to scratch up the cards either. So okay, so this is a OPO6 reprint of the booster box. So this is new artwork, new card. I haven't got to try that purple Luffy yet. We did face quite a few, so I am looking to play some of these in the new events. But we did get that Zoro card, ST18 new tech. Look at top 5 of your card. Look at 5 cards from top deck, reveal 1 purple straw hat, and then add it to your hand, then the rest to the bottom deck. So this is going to be a pretty high costing searcher that can actually attack too, which is kind of cool. The next SR you are getting is another Luffy Toro card from the Wano arc. It's -1 Dawn, -1 Dawn, play up to one of your purple Straw Hat characters with a 5 cost or less. So you can actually chain that into your Luffy card. This almost feels like a film engine. This is going to be pretty cool for sure. Another ST18 card, new tech, 2K counter, an Usopp. If you have 8 or more Dawn on field rested, one of your opponent's characters 5 costs or less can be rested. So another cool tech card you only get 2 of. Obviously the strongest cards will always end up with you only getting 2, so you do need 2 of these starter decks if you can find them. Looks like it's a new blocker, Onami. If you have 8 rested Dawn cards on your field, trash one of your hand and then draw 2. So another cycling card. This almost feels similar to the ST14 engine with all the high costs type of style and play there. So a Sanji card here. When attacking once per turn, if you have 8 rested Dawn cards on your field, draw 1 card. So another cycle card. Another Usopp card here, dashing Dawn when attacking. 8 Dawn cards or 8 cards or more, rest up to one of your opponent's 4 costs or less. So definitely feeling similar to the last starter deck where it's a lot of manipulation, but I guess it's more Dawn and not like cost. So I guess it is a different twist to it for sure. But we got we got Robin here, Orabi. 8 Dawn or more. So this is seeming to be more of like a high ramp. Maybe if you ramp really quick and you can get all these modifiers out, it could be pretty cool for sure. So we do have a Jinbei block or 2. A lot of these are very high costs. If you have 10 Dawn cards on field, this character gains 1,000, so he becomes a pretty powerful attacker. We got this original reprint from OP05, ramping that Dawn when attacking, as long as you have 3 or less life. There are nice SRs and alt arts for that also. So another very strong card, another reprint here, another Chopper card. 8 or Dawn more. So yeah, this engine has definitely been around for a minute. We have another Frankie card that can gain rush. We have a Brook card here with more manipulation to Dawn and attack power. We have when you're at sea, you fight against pirates, and another cool event with Trigger, just your typical searcher. We did get this, actually is a promo card, a 10-drop Luffy, 12,000 power, gear 5, probably one of the strongest attackers. I think it was higher than the Shank cards there. And then your basic Dawn. But that is your purple overview there. A lot of cool tech that I probably try to add into my purple Kaido too, and perhaps we'll build that purple Kaido and or that Luffy deck. But here we go, what you're all after, another rip through this early access of the One Piece The Best collection, 10 card booster pack. Off rip, not a god pack unless it's hidden underneath. I don't know, I never pulled it, I haven't seen it yet. But another Helm Apple. We got a Boa Hancock. We got another Vimy Smoke card. We got Baby 5, which is a new one. Rad Beam, a classic. We got 3000 World news, quite a bit, but I don't know how powerful it is now with Gravity Blade and all the other removals. We got a starter deck SR from for another purple tech. It looks like they are trying to give you a lot of those old cards that are going to be very good to build up your starter decks. Our next hit is going to be that Tony Chopper card with that Jolly Roger. It's that traditional blocker for red. We see this in Zoro all the time. A beautiful card, and even more so with that Jolly Roger foiling. Our next card is that Jolly Roger Air Door. Does this mean that every card has its chance to be a Jolly Roger foil? This is going to be a terrible idea to try to do as a master set, but we will have to see if we're gonna attempt it, depending on how easy it is to access the booster boxes. But let's see if we get that Gold Dawn hit. It does look like just a regular one. I'm not too, is this Magellan? This might be a Magellan Don. I'm not too sure though. You guys will have to let me know. But no big hits on that one. And we are down to 2 starter decks left with only 2 packs that we can open to chase that manga card. I have heard that people have been pulling God packs, so it might be real. And I think a few people have actually pulled manga cards too, so hopefully we can find something cool. So far there's nothing crazy, no art yet other than that shiny holographic Dawn, but hopefully our best hits are going to be in our last packs for that last pack magic. But another staple is going to be this ST19, which is I think will add a little more navy support. So I know this one is also another super popular one that sold out super quick, that everyone always wants that extra navy tech, because for many tiers now that navy black gameplay has always been one of the top meta decks. So I don't think this will really change it out. It is ripping through here. Sorry, this video is getting longer just because it is a lot of stuff. I don't think I'll really edit down into parts. I think I'll just put it on and hopefully you guys can just put it in the background and take a look. But smoker deck, OPO2. My first matchup in One Piece was actually a smoker deck. So that was pretty cool to see again. It definitely brings back memories. We have a new Tashiki card here. It looks like it's a 1k counter, 5 cost, 6,000 power. If your leader is smoker, give up to one of your opponent's character 4 cost or less. So a very strong reduction card. It does cost quite a bit though. If this character was played on this turn, trash up to one of your opponent's characters with a 0 cost. So minusing out, pair this up with an Ice Age. I wonder if Ice Age is in here, but it can be very strong for sure. This is actually looking pretty crazy right now that the Navy deck is getting so much support. Another new one, ST19. This is going to be your Hina, attaching 1 Dawn. This character gains 4 costs. Interesting. 4 costs. You can probably use this with like an ST Navy build too, just popping up that cost and being able to get that extra effect from Luffy. Anyways, enough theory crafting. We'll just get through this here. Once per turn, active main, you may place one of your card from your trash from the bottom at the bottom of your deck. Give up to 1 rested Dawn to your leader or character. So another strong card to kind of cycle out and just power up your characters. We have a new smoker card, 6 costs, 8,000 power. You may trash one of your black navy type cards from your hand. Up to 2 of your opponent's characters with a 4 cost or less cannot attack. So a freezing, a stall type of card, and definitely great tech to go into the navy arsenal. Looks like this is going to be another new tech card. You may trash 2 of your navy card type cards from your hand. If your leader is navy, draw 3 cards. So another cycle card. This is only a 2 of Monkey.D.Luffy here, a new blocker. Active main once per turn. You may place 1 card from your trash at the bottom of your deck. Give up to one of your opponent characters a 1 cost. So another minus cost card. Kobe, a classic OPO2. I think we still see in most navy decks now just being able to KO a 3 or less character from your opponent field. So add that with your reductions like Suru here, and it can be very strong for sure. 2k -2 reduction, a classic. We got Rosinante blocker from OPO2 here. Looks like we have more OPO2 classic. So this looks like a pretty strong starter deck. Home Elbow here, just being able to, let's see here, if there is a character with a cost of 0, this character gains 2,000 power. So another cycle, another reduction, just pumping this guy up so you can swing a little heavier. I do remember seeing this one in some of the OPO2 treasure packs that we opened up. And it looks like the classic Ice Age is a part of this one, from a reprint from OPO2 there. Every single black navy deck or black style deck will always use that reduction. Virgo, another 2K. This can't be KO in battle. I do remember seeing this in OPO5, and I don't see too much play on it, but at the time it was one of the few 2K counters that you're able to get. Brand new. Everyone's always asked for this one, and it looks like it's finally available in the starter deck. It's from OPO3, and it's your classic searcher. It's that classic cycling card, and then your classic Don there. But there we are. That is our second last deck. That is your ST14. And then here we go, another pack to rip through. We will go through all the packs in the end and see exactly what the hits are, but let's go ahead and take a look. So far it does not look in our god pack. We got an ST09 card. We have seen it before. This one is a pretty cool card. We do have that in our Bonnie deck right now. Very powerful. Gotta give it a try. I still think it's very powerful and very strong. We got our Barrier, we got our Khalifa, we got our Rizzo, we got a lot of cool SRs. OPO5, our classic Ulti Stacker definitely will be excuse me, in our Blurple Kaido. But you don't even have to show your opponent the card that you pick, which is great. Oh, we just kind of spoiled the last card there. It was definitely not a shiny Don, but we did get another Jolly Roger with this classic OPO5 Satori, yep. And then it looks like we get another Vimy Smoke Tech for that Reiju deck. And then got Rebecca. Nope, I'm not too sure who that is actually. Looks like an interesting card though, but it's not a shiny, unfortunately. Just your base Don card. So I guess last but not least, hopefully Katakuri saves us here. We did not hit any alt arts. We are guaranteed those SRs at least. Nothing crazy that I would really be after. I was hoping for maybe some Zoros and some other really playable cards. But at the moment, I think other than that holographic Dawn, we have been kind of dodging those good hits. But hopefully it's just here waiting for us. This is definitely a very, very long video. I appreciate you guys, for anyone that's still around. Maybe you guys are just here to check out, to see what are in those booster packs. But I do appreciate you guys having me on the background or just hanging out. But we are taking a look at our final deck profile here. This has been a marathon video for sure. I do need some water at some point just because my voice is going out there and I am super struggling. We are just gonna go ahead and take that knife and hopefully, okay, maybe this is gonna be the, okay, I don't know. I'm just damaging the card here, guys. I'm struggling. Okay, we'll just take it from the top here, rip it from the dome. Yo, this is a one take. Hopefully I'll edit some of those coughing sounds out. I am trying to get over a little cold here too, with that chilly weather setting in Ontario, in Canada, in Ontario here. But here we go. Another starter deck rip, the classic Katakuri. Hopefully this one has some 10 drop moms, because this was a very powerful deck back in the day. The bane of my existence when I was facing it, especially with Blurple Kaido. But Katakuri here, attach one Don, look at top of your opponent's life, or top of your opponent's life, and then place it top or bottom. And then he also gains 1,000 attack power. I did face this man quite a bit. This was one of the main meta decks back in OPO4, perhaps even OPO5. I don't really remember, but there you go. A new alt art for people to collect. ST20, a new Tech 4 yellow, a blocker. You may trash one of your top life face up. Give one of your rested Dawn to your leader and attack. So just able to review it down. I'm not too sure. I haven't really played that yellow tech before. We'll have to definitely take a look and see what my local pals cook up with. He's got this reprint. No, this is a brand new brand new mom card here. ST20. Trash up to one of your cards from your hand. Your opponent chooses to take. Your opponent trashes 2 cards from their hand. Trash 1 card from their top life. Wow, that's actually sounding kind of crazy. I'm gonna be scared of that for sure. We got a new cracker card here also. If this character would be KO'd by an effect, you may trash 1 of your cards from top life card instead to save him. That sounds very scary. Hopefully you're able to heal quite a bit if you're going to be using that type of tech in the new decks here. We got a new Brule card here, 2k counter, trigger, look at up to one of your cards from top of your life and place it top or bottom of your life. So just a new cycle. Add this card to hand, so a 2k counter into hand, and being able to reveal. Oh my god, I am tired, guys. I'm so sorry, but a great way to cycle your life there. Looks like we get a new pudding card also. A lot of new tech for yellow here. You may add 1 card from top of your life card to your hand and set up one of your big mom part card characters with a 3 card cost less as active. Okay, interesting. We got Charlotte Opera here. It looks like a OP03 reprint, a vanilla 4 cost 6k counter. We are getting more reprints here from OP03. Got some Smoothie from OP03 also. So if you guys have been playing, a lot of these cards will be definitely something that you'll be using in a lot of the old style decks. So hopefully this does give access to people on it. So a lot of OP03 here, because I think that's when the Katakuri came out, right? So in OP04 it was one of the stronger decks once it did get more of that support. We got some ST7 here. I don't recall if I ever opened ST7. I think that is the big mom. Yeah, it is the big mom deck. So I never played yellow, so we never ended up opening this. But it's looking like when attaching done, you may add up one of card from your top or bottom life to your hand and add 1 card to top of your deck to the top of your life card. So another heal card. We've got the line that is a turtle here. What's it? Peakmos. But yeah, another 1k counter, 3 cost, 5,000 attacker, another vanilla card. We got some more event cards from OP03 here. We got that Thunderbolts, which is always that classic killing up to one of your opponents, 5 costs or less. I am not excited to see that card. It did cook me quite a few times facing Kaido there. But then there you go, your classic done. And then finally the last pack. Hopefully we bless this one. Hopefully this is the god pack. Do we rip it from the back to just in case we don't spoil if that's the manga god pack? We do know it's guaranteed down in the back, but let's rip it from the back just in case we did find a god pack. Let's see if these are all the manga cards or not. If so, then this is going to be perfect, but the likelihood of that is quite low. So let's go ahead and check it out. We will flip it forward to see if it's a god pack. It is not a god pack, but hopefully we finally get an AA. We have been seeing a lot of repeats now, so I guess that's a nice thing. You don't have to get through too many of these to find your playables. I don't think we've really seen it. Well, I think 200 million volts Amaru here is a new one that we've seen so far. But it is your classic SR. We did get Hody Jones, which will be used in the Uta and the Bonnie deck most likely. So I am happy to grab more playables for that. And then we did get this Ama no Markumo sword. I think Gravity Blade kind of replaced this now, so I don't know if this is very usable. I did remember seeing this in LP06, but I haven't really seen it recently. But it is the Jolly Roger foiling. The next card we have is a Machinal, which will definitely be used in your Zoro decks and perhaps even your Newgate card, a Newgate starter deck. But finally, it's probably just going to be your basic Don, which it is, but it looks like it is a King Don. So not too many crazy hits in the packs. So maybe we will have better luck once we do hit that booster box. We will go through it all here. Let me just sort it out before I get yelled at by my local friends. We'll go ahead and sort it into your standard vanillas. We'll sort it into SRs and then our Jolly Rogers. But here is our Don card. These are going to be our Jolly Roger foils. These are going to be our SR hits. And then these are generally going to be your playable in bulk. I'll go ahead and sort it out now so then we can have a actual look at what we hit with our 6-pack of the new set that will be coming out very soon. Jolly Rogers, SRs, playables into our bulks. I think I might just sort it into SRs and not just the rares either, but we definitely will put the Jolly Rogers out. It's actually pretty cool to see all the SRs guarantee hits though. It's definitely a welcome to from OP08 where we kind of really got cooked for opening packs and not getting too much value out of this. But this is definitely fun to see the new foiling. We did get some rares here, but I'll just stick that as bulk for now, so we can just reveal. Okay, I'm definitely too cooked for this, but there we go. These are going to be the Don hits that we got from our 6-packs with a holographic Don there. This one will be all our Jolly Roger hits there, which you can see in 4K. Hopefully I don't have to collect a playset of all of it, because I think there's quite I think it was like 100 and something cards, right? So, and then these are going to be our SRs. I'm just confirming that's just a regular rare. There we go. So we did guarantee our 6 SRs: Borsalino, Mihawk, Cracker, Law, Ulti, and Hody Jones. But that is the hits. Kind of a miss on the packs, but hopefully we can open up more very soon. I appreciate anyone who made it to the end of the video here. We are super close to that 1K YouTube partnership, and we have a lot of cool projects and giveaways coming up soon. Thank you everyone. I appreciate you guys. Take care, be safe, and good luck on your polls and good luck on your starter deck events. Take care. Goodbye.